Legal dictation number 94. Be ready. Start. A bare reading of this provision makes it clear that the prerequisite to exercise of jurisdiction by the Commissioner suo motu is erroneous insofar as it is prejudicial to the interest of the revenue. The Commissioner has to be satisfied with two conditions, and there can be no doubt that the provision cannot be invoked to correct each and every type of mistake or error committed by the assessing officer. It is only when an order is erroneous that section will be attracted. An incorrect assumption of facts or an incorrect application of law will satisfy the requirement of the order being erroneous. The phrase prejudicial to the interest of the revenue is not an expression of art and is not defined in the Act. Understood in its ordinary meaning, it is of wide import and is not confined to laws of tax. In this context, it must be regarded as involving a conception of acts or orders which are subversive of the administration of revenue. There must be some grievous error in the order passed by the income tax officer which might set a bad trend or pattern for similar assessments which on a broad reckoning the Commissioner might think to be prejudicial to the interest of revenue administration. In our view, this interpretation is too narrow to merit acceptance. The scheme of the Act is to levy and collect tax in accordance with the provisions of the Act, and this task is entrusted to the revenue. If due to an erroneous order of the income tax officer the revenue is losing tax lawfully payable by a person, it will certainly be to the interest of the revenue. The phrase prejudicial to the interest of the revenue has to be read in conjunction with an erroneous order passed by the assessing officer. Every loss of revenue as a consequence of an order of assessing officer cannot be treated as prejudicial to the interest of the revenue. For example, when an income tax officer adopted one of the courses permissible in law and it has resulted in loss of revenue, or where two views are possible and the income tax officer has taken one view with which the Commissioner does not agree, it cannot be treated as an erroneous order prejudicial to the interest of the revenue unless the view taken by the income tax officer is unsustainable in law. It has been held by this court that there were a sum not earned by a person is assessed as income in his hands on his so offering, the order passed by the assessing officer accepting the same as such will be erroneous and prejudicial to the interest of the revenue. In the instant case, the Commissioner noted that the income tax officer passed the order of nil assessment without application of mind. Indeed, the High Court recorded the finding that the income tax officer failed to apply his mind to the case in all perspective and the order passed by him was erroneous. The principle therefore is well settled that it is for the investigating agency to submit a report to the magistrate after full and complete investigation. The investigation agency may submit a report finding the allegations substantiated. It is also open to the investigating agency to submit a report finding no material to support the allegations made in the first information report. It is open to the magistrate concerned to accept the report or to order further inquiry. But what is clear is that the magistrate cannot direct the investigating agency to submit a report that is in accord with his views.